got a little bit of space in between cars, and that just tells me they are not going full throttle. They're leaving a little bit of room, but Chris Akers, he's not having it. He wants to leave some laps, and he is looking for...
Fucking outside line had a huge checkup, almost wrecked.
And it looks like the 48 is, that's going to be Matthew Fritz. He is going to be going a lap down already, and it's very early to be going a lap down, but rather it be early than late, because at least if that caution comes out, you have a chance to get those laps back. And Chris Knight's out there. Yeah, they have been running pretty well, and I gotta say, when it comes to teamwork, you know, they are some of the best that I have seen at the super speedways to get all their team together and work with each other. Well, we'll see if we got a biggest mover of the race. You know, actually, the biggest mover of the race right now is going to be Ryan Morrison. He is up 5 positions from where he started. He's also tied with Joseph Fogg. He is up 5 positions also. Not a lot of big movers yet, but the race is still early. And look at that 4. He finally has some help on that outside lane, and they are going to go 3 wide up here at the front. And Martin Vega is going to fall back as he is stuck in the middle. He really doesn't have any help, as the 13 is about a car length back from him, so he doesn't have a lot of help in that middle lane. And it looks like the 4 is going to challenge. Now this is going to be for the 3rd position. You got a 3-car battle. You got the 31 on the inside. You got the 8 in the middle, and you got the 08, or is that the 09? Yeah, I think that was the 09, right there on the top lane.
Oh shit! Jay Stinson disappeared for a second.
The top line is starting to fall apart, so the 3 wide action did not go very far.
Damn, he's blinking bad.
About a half a lap, and then pretty much went dry. So they're going to have to find some more drivers to really get up there to that top lane. And excuse me, that was the 04. That was going to be Ambrose. That was up there with the 4. So they're going to have to find a few more drivers to make that high line really work here at Daytona. And it looks like Knievel, he's going to look to the outside, and he has the 4 right there behind. They have a blinker right there in the middle of everything. Ooh, we have a car in the wall. That may have been the 4 that scraped the wall just a little bit. Let me zoom out just a little so we can get a better view of this action. 4 hanging tough right there on the outside of the 13 and the 09, or excuse me, the 19. He's got the 4 in tow. Are they going to be able to make any moves with just 3 cars on that outside? I don't believe they're going to go very far, but they are giving it a shot. And it looks like the 13 has a little bit of problems with his internet connection, but the 19 is giving him a lot of room, so when he doesn't come back in, you know, they don't wreck out. But 2 cars on that outside are doing really good, hanging tough. They are using a little bit of that side draft.
Damn.
They are coming through the tri-oval.
If Jay ain't blinking, the motherfucker's going left and right.
Well, now they're fighting
all over the bumper, that car in front of him.
24, you got the 8, and you got the 04 right there on the outside with the 4 pushing.
Making me nervous.
Too far into that bumper, especially in the turns. You will spin somebody quick, fast, and in a hurry. But doing a really good job with the 3 wide racing up here. Well, Robert Jordan has had a problem. He is very slow off pace, but he does have somebody back there that he can work with. 2 cars are going to definitely be faster than 1. He needs to kind of slow up, let that 48 catch up to him, so they can actually have at least a 2-car draft, so the leaders don't catch them as fast, because that is a very big pack up front, and they will catch 2 cars by themselves, quick, fast, and in a hurry. So if I was the 74 of Robert Jordan, I would definitely slow up just a little bit to make sure I have a drafting partner. Well, still right up front is going to be still 3 wide. Oh, a little bit of bobble right there. And everybody had to make some evasive maneuvers, but they did collect it. Ford's going to drop down to the middle lane. He is going to be right there behind Mark Vega. Mark Vega is in the second position, and this is a battle for the first spot. And the 04 of Knievel, he is going to be trying to get there also, but he had a little bit of room between the 13 and the 4, so he's going to make it go back to 2 wide racing coming through the tri-oval. And Mark Vega had the lead for just a second, but the 73 of J.R. Johnson, he was able to nose it back out with that 24, just giving it all he had on the back bumper of that Toyota Supra. So we only have 2 Toyotas in the top 10. All the rest are going to be Chevrolets, no Fords at all until you reach 14th, and the first Ford is going to be DJ Madish. He is in that number 25 machine. There you see him right there coming into the screen. Actually, let's take a look at his car. There it is, right there. He is going to be the first Ford, and he's got Sean Wilder right there on his outside. That's going to be the second Ford in the top 15. That's the only Fords that are in the top 15. Next one is going to be in 20th, and that's going to be Fuzz Yater. Actually, there's only 3 Fords total. So I take it that some of these guys just don't like Ford. I'm a Ford guy, but as of right now, all these Chevrolets are trying to get around this Toyota. This Toyota Supra has led the most laps so far, but now the Chevrolet Power is going to work to the outside, and Mark Vega, he is going to be pushed all the way to the lead, but he's going to lead the 4 out to dry, so no more help for the 4 from the 8, but here comes that 04. He's going to be pushing that 4 out to the lead, and here is another lead change. Chris Akers is going to take the lead with Ambrose Knievel right there pushing him. Now the 4 is going to abandon the high side. So it's pretty much a lot of abandoning going on. Everybody loves the low lane, but high lane is doing pretty good of holding its own. Right here at lap 14 out of 78. A lot of good drafting work. Oh, and Mark Vega, he is going to drop really quick. He is going to drop like an anchor. And he is going to go all the way to the back. I don't know exactly what happened, but he has lost a lot of positions very fast, and he is now in 24th place. If we get a caution, maybe we can go back and talk to him and see what exactly happened for him to lose so many positions that fast. Now the 48, and we talked about Matt Fritz just a little while ago. He doesn't have a drafting partner, and look at the track map now. Now the 04 is coming into turn number 1, and these guys are only about a straightaway away from that 48. He still has a 74 right there of Robert Jordan. If he can catch up to that 74, he can have that drafting partner and maybe stay away. We don't have any stage breaks, so they're going to be hoping for that caution. So they need that drafting partner to really stay on that lead lap. Oh, well, Ford doesn't stand for first on race day.
They're definitely one.
Yeah.
Well, we got a 3.
How many more laps of fuel we got?
Back here, and that's going to be for
20.
Ah, damn.
19.1. I mean, it's close.
That's going to be the 09. He is going to be back here. In the 7th position. He is going to be fighting with the 31 and the 09 on that bottom side. Excuse me, that's a 19.
I don't want fucking Jay Stetson up there fucking lagging.
Being a car by yourself, you're going to lose a lot of spots.
I'm almost going to fucking draft to the back because this is going to be a wreck here too long. This fucking 73 is bobbing everywhere.
Right now, Chris Akers is going to be right there up 5 spots. Now, on the race is going to be that number 37. That number 37 has made it up 13 positions from where he started. Now riding in the 6th position, and we still have Joey. He is playing peekaboo with the cameras. He's a little bit camera shy. Nancy, that's right. Oh, we got a bunch of Ford haters out there tonight.
Who is the 73?
Johnson.
That's right.
Junior Johnson.
Why did you get out of the gas right there?
Well, too wide as far as the eye can see, all the way back to probably around.
He just jumps out of the gas.
The 22 is, and that's going to be.
There's a huge gap between him and the fucking guy ahead.
Or excuse me, 27. And that's going to be Kyle Clark. Kyle Clark actually starts the single file. You got Kyle Clark, you got Yater, and you got Danny back here. You got Ronnie Morrison. You got Tyler Clemens and Frank Johnson right there. He is going to be the last car in that lead pack. The 8 of Mark Vega, he has fallen back very, very far. He is now right there at the start-finish line as the leaders are actually coming out of turn number 2 now, coming down the backstretch. There you see the 48.
Oh, shit.
He is going to be right
Yeah,
there.
that's because the 73 can't hold a goddamn line.
They are going to be 2 turns away from catching the 48.
I don't know how the fuck you win the pole and you can't hold a line.
So he is going to be going another lap down if we don't see that caution.
I think he's what you call a nervous Nelly.
Out of shape, and that's going to be the 30.
He's fine on his own, but gets scared around people.
No, I'm sorry, the 43. The 43 did go down, and it looked like he was about to take a trip down pit road, an unscheduled pit stop, but he was able to save it, and he did lose a few positions, but he got right back in the draft, right back in that gas, and he still has some help out there, and I can try to go back and see if we can catch that real quick. And that is going to be, let's go back and see. Let's stop it right there and rewind it just a little bit. He may have got a bump from the 5 and he touched the apron, and yes, he did have maybe a little bit of help from the 5, but he was able to collect it and bring it back up on the track. Everybody gave him a lot of room to get back on the track. So great job, great awareness by these drivers to know that a car was in trouble and did not get involved in anything they did.
Coming up on a lap car. 2 lap cars.
Still out there. Joseph Fogg still the biggest mover of the race. He got a couple guys that are 10 spots from up 10 spots from where they started, and that is going to be.
And the words from the lady from ATS. This is where it ends.
He's not getting up the wing. He's on the fucking bottom.
These are also going to be 2 Toyotas, and there's only 5 Toyotas in the whole race. 5 Toyotas, all the Chevrolets.
Oh, it's the 48. He's got problems.
And they have pretty much caught Matthew Fritz.
He's like, I need a caution before they catch that next feller.
Laps down there. You see he's going to jump down to the bottom and let the leaders ride on by. He doesn't want to interrupt any of the racing that they have going on. And there is a shot from the
I could be mistaken, but I don't know if the 48's like 2 laps down now. I seen a white car go down a lap earlier too. I didn't see the number.
He is 6 laps down.
Ah.
I wonder if he missed the start.
And there you see the 74. He is about to go 1 lap
Oh,
down.
thank God.
He will be the first to go 1 lap down. So if
Need a little
he's going to dive it down to the apron, let the leaders ride on by. Oh my goodness, he got into somebody. The 56, the 9. Oh my goodness, the 43 is going to be involved. The 5 is going to be involved. The 6 is going to be involved. Wow. So that's going to bring out the caution. And wow. So he came up off the apron, and I don't believe so. These cars will push on that apron, and he just got too far up there. The car pushed up, and that's when all chaos was involved. The 43, the 56, the 5, the 6 got into the 5 and gave him some front end damage. 84.
Dumbass just made a little bit of contact with the side of my car because they can't slow the fuck down.
Barely missing the back bumper.
Yeah, I almost got drilled too by the 09.
I don't think, I mean, it was a 0 X. I don't think it damaged me any, but still.
He was going to be the lucky dog, but considering he was involved in that incident.
Double check my repairs off.
Not get the lucky dog, still be
That's what fucked me up, Pocono.
Oh, make sure you put your left sides back on.
Yeah, I got that.
So we'll see how that plays out. But everybody should be coming in and getting a full tank of Go-Go Juice and 4 fresh feel-goods. There you see Chris Akers. He is right there behind that.
Wow,
truck.
going 50 on pit
Here
road
lap
and the
23,
top
we
6
see our
guys.
First caution of the night. All right.
Ooh, I almost
now,
slid
let's
through. I
see
just
if we
did
can
get
check out Mark
stopped.
Vega. I want to kind of take a. He was up there leading, and he just kind of fell back. I kind of wonder what happened to him, but he is not in. Oh, there he is. Let's make sure he's not pitting first. Mark Vega. All right, he's coming down pit road. I don't want to disturb him before, while he's trying to get his car into pit stalls. You get distracted, you miss your pit box, and then you feel really bad.
Fast repair is off. Left sides are off.
All right, he's made his pit stop. Let's shoot him again.
Dangerous to look away from the road while you're doing your
Mark,
clicking.
is Richard up at
Yeah, go ahead, bud.
Well, I want to bring you up and see exactly what happened, man. You were up there leading the race. You fell back just a little bit, but something happened where you fell back all the way back to 24th, man. Tell me what happened. Tell the viewers out there what happened.
Well, the frames were dropping. My screen actually froze when Chris was behind me. So I decided to drop to the apron and play it safe so I don't wreck everybody.
Awesome. Well, that caution did help you out. Hopefully those problems do.
I almost want to go in the back for a little bit because I'm fucking
number 8 back.
all that concentrating up there is
Very well.
a
That
lot.
line looks very strong.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let you get back down to your team, but good luck.
Fucking watching the 73 about
rest of
half
the race.
wreck every fucking time we come out
Appreciate
the
it, bud.
corners because he's slamming into somebody almost.
All right, so just a few frame drops was the problem with the 8. He didn't want to mess up anybody's race, so he dropped to the apron and let everybody go. All right, pace truck lights are still on. No, they are off. So we are getting double file this time by.
If not, he's going to get a start from the pits next race. Or,
Yeah.
Well, if you're just tuning into the stream, welcome to the Southern Broadcast Gaming Network. We appreciate y'all spending your Monday night with us here at NOMA, the Super Speedway Series. And right now we are almost halfway. Chris Akers has been leading a lot of laps. We got a big mover of Joseph Fogg. He is going to be up 13 positions from where he started. We got Russ Hancock. He is in there 343. Toyota, he has made it up into the top 10, up 6 spots from where he started. You got Ronnie Morrison, he is up 10 spots, and you got Todd Poston, he is going to be up 10 spots also. Pace truck is going to dive off this time, and we are going to go green, waiting for the Geico restart zone, and we are green flag racing. Well, that bottom line did get a good jump, and then 13 is giving it all he has to take over that second position, and he is able to get around that.
73 is going to cause a wreck. I know it.
Wow, that was a fucking huge checkup.
He just had the 84 off, or the 04 all fucking sideways.
73 was sitting on the pole.
He doesn't understand that when the guy's wiggling, you don't keep pushing.
Take it 3 wide, or just buy his time to retake that lead over from that 4. Looks like Knievel is going to be able to nose out in front of that 4 on that high side. 73 is giving that Camaro all it can handle. You see a little bit of a wiggle out of the 04, so had to back off so he could keep it straight. But that low line is definitely formed up, especially it's got about 6 cars, pretty much nose to tail. You got that number 13 Blue Ridge Automotive Group. He is going to be sitting right there. That is going to be Jay Stenson. And he's given Chris Akers all he can handle to keep that number 4 out front. You got the 24 he has been up in the top 5 this whole time. All these 27 laps, he has been right there within arm's reach of the lead, but can't quite get there. 37 of Joseph Fogg, we talked about him just a few minutes ago. He is going to be up sitting in 6, trying to make some moves, but that bottom line is pretty much trapped in. Unless he can get 3 wide and him take that middle line, he is going to be pretty much riding right here, not able to make any moves unless he sees the lane in that middle and takes it for himself.
Oh, damn.
Well,
73 just went down into the 37 behind you there.
Yeah, he sucks.
As we see,
Damn, Stinson is fucking
right there on that high side. He's going to be right
blew the fucking trial. Well, bad.
And that is going to be Robert Duvendak. He pretty much just started in 20th, and he was sitting right there in 20th. Martin Vega is right there in tow. He's got the 91, and that is going to be Sean Wilder. He is actually down 4 position where he started. Now these are the ones that could be, you know, trying to save that fuel, go the extra mile, longer than these guys really racing up front. You got some on the outside, no takers with him, so he is going to tuck it right back in behind that before of Ambrose Cadillo. Right now we are going to ride with Stinson.
Ooh, just Stenson's blowing the corner again.
I'm scared to death up here.
I am too. Oh, fucking hey. One of these times somebody's gonna sideswipe somebody doing this shit they're doing. Or they have done it, but it just hasn't wrecked.
Well, while we got a few minutes of green flag racing, we will take a side-by-side and take a look at tonight's race sponsor.
We are the place where the toughest drivers will come to race from far and wide. But just who are we?
Woo, shit, 37 almost came up and fucking smacked the 343.
We are the Pit Stall Racing Series.
The wreck's gonna come when the outside starts
I
squeezing.
want to thank Pit Stall for sponsoring this race. I got to tell you, these super speedway races, they are very exciting. You know, so far in 31 laps, that's the cleanest, some of the cleanest pit.
Like the 04 is doing.
Racing that I have seen. You know, I've seen a few clean ones, but so far only one incident. So they rank up there in my top 10 list. Well, looking for the best battle, and I'm gonna let SDK decide which is the best battle, and so far that's gonna be well, it's gonna switch on me. That's gonna be that race right there. That's gonna be Russ Hancock. He is gonna be outside. He is gonna have the first Toyota in the top 10. There is three in the top 10. You got Todd Poston, you got J.R. Johnson, and you got Russ Hancock. He is the second Toyota in the top 10, and making some ground, but kind of stalled out right there as they need to get together, maybe make a hotline run to make some moves, but that's going to be that third. You got the 343 and you got the 32 right there. And also you have the 27 of Kyle Clark. He is going to be the third Toyota.
There's just a lot of concentration to keep your car in one lane because there's no other lanes for you to be not in.
Yeah.
He's going to be the last Toyota. And he is going to be riding in the 18th place. Lakeland, Georgia is where Frank is from. Well, Joey Hickox, he is doing a pretty good job hanging out in the top 10. He started in 7th, and right now he is.
Oh, shit.
He's got that Flatwoods.
Fucking 73 almost lost it in the middle of the corner.
I tell you, he sucks. He's probably the worst one up here.
Everybody's keeping his distance from him because he's had a little bit of a connection issue. But it seems like that has straightened out, and I can't wait to see if you know, some of these guys that we haven't seen running up towards the front, see if they make a move for that lead in the closing laps. We have now waited just about halfway. Another couple laps, we will be halfway. So will the racing heat up as the lights come on? Ooh, we got a couple cars down on the apron. That's going to be the number 9, and that is going to be Will Weber. He is going to be down there on the apron along with the 99. Looks like they are trying to get together and maybe have some teamwork going on. And there is the 48. I believe he is going to be 5 laps down.
I got me a bonus point.
He started from the pits. So he is going to be a couple laps down. Hate to see that, Jordan. He is going to be the first car 1 lap down. So if caution does come out, he will be able to get his lap back. But he does have a little bit of damage still on that race car. There you see the 4. He is going to be dropping back. This is going to be Chris Ackers. See if I can get to his car as he was dropping down. He is going to be dropping down to the apron, and he is going to be very, very slow. Oh, careful, careful, careful. And is he out of fuel? He got a little bit of bump from his teammate. Don't know what's happening to the 4. You know what? Let's go back and see. Did he get loose?
Of course you pushed this motherfucker in front of me.
I had to. I was overheating.
I don't know. It kind of looks like he turned down on the apron. So I don't believe. I couldn't tell you. Well, that's going to kick that.
Oh, shit.
3 right up, back up to the front.
Gotta work on that.
He started this race leading, and now he is leading once again, and he is going to bail on the 19. So he is going to drop down to the low lane, and he is going to leave that 19 and the 09 to fend for themselves.
It took us a while. By golly, we made it up here.
He's one of the leaders of the race, and he is up 14 positions, riding around in 7th. So that 1 doing a really good job, and now we got a new leader, that is Redinger. He is now going to lead that high line, trying to work his way down to the low line. Got the 19 in tow. So they are going to take over the first and second spot. And that's the first time that 24 is going to be leading tonight. And that is going to be Justin Parham. He is going to be pushing that Chevrolet Camaro number 24 with all he has to keep that lead. You got Alex Griffin. He is going to be on that outside in that 09. He is going to be trying to take over the lead for the first time tonight. Is he going to be able to get there? He's got Ronnie Morrison up 17 spots, pushing him with all he has.
73's got a gout behind me.
Time coming down the backstretch. Can he get some more cars lined up?
All right, closed it up a little bit. Gave me a push.
That was a front stretch. So he can overtake that inside line. He's got the 27 right there now, joining the high line with the 5, I believe that is, and the 333. So can those 5 cars overtake the 6 cars on the bottom lane? We shall see.
Oh, they're wrecking behind
Lined
us.
up a little bit better than that. Utilize what they have. Utilize that draft.
Says catch the 31.
Got a little bit squirrely right there.
He must be off the lead lap.
There is a little bit of distance, so they're using that side.
Damn, he was right there with us not too long ago.
Using that side draft.
He must have got fucked.
Kind of broke
Yeah, because he was up there in the top 10 with us before I made that push up to the front.
The 27 got into the second.
If I had to guess, he was probably
that's going to cause another
5th on the inside line, 4th or 5th, something like that.
And the yellow is going to fly. So we're going to have to take a look and see what happened. And that was between the 27 and the 73. So
Let's see. Faster power off. Left side tires on.
A lot of cars involved in that. And let's stop it right there. Let's back it up.
We could have been a part of that if we were hanging out back.
We have. What happened to the 31? I will find out real quick.
I don't trust this 09 to stop.
No, he's the one who got into me a while ago.
There you see the
Oh, no.
27 was trying to utilize.
Actually, it was the 27 who got into me a while ago.
73. Slow that inside line down.
But the 9 still sucks, too.
Connected.
Wow, it's not even going to open up this time.
5 was involved. 343
It
was
should.
involved.
This is a
27
weird
was
pit
involved,
road.
and, there goes the 17. I think he's.
Huh.
There is the.
Maybe it will. I don't know.
It may have got another piece
I thought it
of
would
that action
already
also.
open right now.
And the 37.
All right, open.
Oh, there it goes. All right.
That is going to be Joseph Fogg.
This does seem a little late to open.
For a
Uh-huh.
ride and a half, and I want to see that from the 37's point of view. And there you see the. Oh my goodness. He is going to go for a ride straight to the outside wall. There you see he has that wheel cranked all the way to the right, and there he goes over on its lid.
It's easy to slide through your pit
Good thing
here.
is he
It
landed
is.
back on all fours.
Especially on these old tires.
So the 31 has fallen back to the 25th position.
Like a lot of people took, too.
Yeah.
Trying to figure
I
out
want
what-
4 because I'm going to do 2 if
Looks
it's green
like,
flag pit stops.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to do fucking 2 on old two
I can
tires.
take a look. I got an indicator that he entered the pits. Right there he is.
Don't forget to take your shit back off.
And he entered the pits by himself. So did he get help going down there? We shall see. No, he entered the pits on his own. So the 31 just came down the pits. Maybe maybe some kind of issue that he had. Not exactly sure, but
70. That's going to get us to about 70.
we'll have
What?
to see how he does from
Yeah, roughly 73,
Right now, Ryan
74.
Wilson is going to be the leader coming out of pits. Going to have Alex Griffin starting in second on the restart.
If they could have waited a couple more laps.
He's going to be starting third. Kenneth Redinger, he is going to be starting fourth.
And I think we get like 32 to
Then
33 laps
He is going to be starting
after we go green, but I'm not sure.
I don't think we could make it if even if we topped off.
Line Squirrel Racing
No.
team.
Yeah, we need another
Run
run another 5 laps and then we'll be good.
He's going to be starting
Mm-hmm.
You know there's going to be you're going to use up all the green white checkers this race.
27 and the 84 up 12 positions from where they started this race.
I thought the 48 was coming.
Oh, I hadn't seen him. Oh, wait, here he comes. There he comes.
Well, let's talk to Mr. J.R. Johnson, see what happened from his perspective. Mr. Johnson, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, how you doing?
I am doing pretty good, man. Listen, that was a pretty big one right there up towards the front, man. Tell us what happened from your side.
I have no idea. I was riding, and next thing I knew, I was spinning. So I don't know what happened or who did what.
I think it was a little bit of a side draft gone wrong, but
Yeah, bullshit.
we just wanted to come up here and talk to you, bring you up here and talk to you for a minute. You're running very well. You started on the pole. You've been hanging out, and then the big one happens. But there's plenty of racing left to go. Yeah, what you got in store for the folks at home?
Right now, I got sent mid-pack, so I think I'm just gonna ride here and see what happens. And about 10 to go. We'll see where we end up.
Absolutely. All right. Well, we'll put you back in your chat and let you get ready to go back green. What chat were you in? I'm sorry.
All right, y'all have fun tonight. Thank you.
Not a problem. Did I put him in the right one? I think I did. I did. All right. That was J.R. Johnson. Trying to see if he could tell
I hate
us
people who
from
do
his
that.
perspective, but we do have, you know, that's
He didn't want to beat the leader of the line, so he
Ronnie
stopped.
Morrison. He is going to be
It was green.
taking over the lead. Well, if we get another caution, we will bring up some of our other drivers and see what they have to say.
Green flag, green flag.
You are welcome, Miss Nancy. Just wanted to got to let the fans know where the driver is, and that was what I found. Well, green flag is out, and though Alex Griffin on that outside, he got a really good restart.
That's what pisses me off. You push them out line, they stay up here in front of you.
The 24 and the 19 in tow. You got the one on the bottom, and you got the 04, and you got the 6, and you got the 13. 13 has been running very well. On this bottom side, been in the top 10 pretty much all night. Now he's dropped back just a little bit. He's going to try the high side. He's been on the bottom this whole night.
Oh shit! That one almost came up and fucked us.
And Ronnie Morrison, he is going to drop a couple positions. I expect that 09 of Giffen, I'm sorry, I keep on calling him Griffin. I'm sorry, Giffen drops down to the bottom, but he is not going to abandon that 24 of Redinger. He is going to keep it on the top with him, and maybe they can make something happen with this high line. Nope, Giffen is going to dive it down to the low lane and still hold on to the lead as the 24 is going to try to make his way up and challenge for that lead. A little bit of side draft to the 09. Did not slow that 09 down one bit, but the 19 is going to tuck up right behind the 24, and they are going to see what they can do. And let's see if we can run the 24 just a little bit. And right now the 24 is being scored as the leader. There you see he has about a half a car link in front of that 09 on the bottom side, and here comes the 09 pretty much side by side coming through turn number 4 down the tri-oval. The 19 tucks right back up in, and they are going to be, this was like the last lap. This will be a perfect last lap, but it's not. We still got plenty of racing.
I'm fucking overheating already.
And it looks like the 24 is going to do a good job. 24 and 19 are going to do a really good job on that high side to keep that lead.
I think the next time I get ahead, I'll just pull down so we can try to hold up both lines. That way you're not overheating.
So the low line is apart, and look how well the high line is formed up. They are pretty much nose to tail. A lot better than the low line. Got a little bit of swerving back and forth from the 04. That's Ambrose Knievel. And he is running that alive and running. And that is basically raising awareness for suicide prevention. That is a very good cause. Take a look from our spotter view, and that is what our spotter view looks like. And it looks like the top line is just going to fall apart.
We're going to get a hell of a run right here.
He went from pretty much from 24th. He got back
I'm going to go low.
Pack, and now he is back up in the top 10. So he has made some ground up. He's still down 3 positions from where he started this race, but he has made his way back up with Kyle Clark.
My car is like, I can breathe.
That 8, he is going to be up 15 positions.
I got a 3,600 pound piece of metal at him.
Ronnie Morrison, he did start off leading at the green flag, but he has fell back. Ooh, maybe a little bit of contact between the 1 and the 13. But they do hold it together, and they are going to make some moves on that outside still. Now you got the 13. He is going to be right there behind the 19 with the 27 pulling up in that draft. He's going to be up 18 positions. Can he give that 13 a little bit of bump and make some moves on that outside? There they are, pretty much side by side for the lead, with the 13 pushing the 19 and the 09 pushing the 24. And Toyota may be having a little bit of problems, keeping it down in the middle lane.
We got to watch when those guys pit back there.
Make any type of moves. Ooh, the 19 got into a little bit of trouble. Maybe got a little bit loose coming out of turn number 4. He does gather it back up, and he is going to be right back on the back bumper of that number 19. Well, Joey Hickox is right there in the top 10. He has made it back up after his scheduled maybe.
Yeah, bad thing is I'm on the high side.
And he is working his way back up.
That's going to be hard for me to pit.
37 of Joseph Fogg. He was the biggest mover at one time. Now he is riding around in 10th, and he is only up 10 positions from where he started. He's trying that high line with
Oh,
the rest
shit.
of the Camaros and one Toyota. Or excuse me, 2 Toyotas. That's 73 right there back in the mix. He was involved in that incident early that brought the caution earlier that brought the caution out. And now he's back up here in the mix. Let's go back and take a look at some of our drivers towards the back. We got a lot of fast cars back here, but we haven't talked to them very much. And let's see how they're doing. Sean Wilder is way back there in the 91. I don't know exactly what happened to him. May have gotten into some trouble. Robert Jordan is going to be the first car 1 lap down. So if he does come out, he'll be able to get the lap back. The 99 for Robert Duvendak. He is going to be riding in the 21st position right there with the 4 of Chris Akers right there behind him. All right, Will Weber, he is down 8 positions, but he is riding right there in the 20th spot in that Shooter McGavin. He is on the Shooter McGavin's motorsports team. 84 of Florida Gator. He is up 6 positions, riding around in the 19th spot. Now, a lot of these guys have been pretty conservative, and that is going to be one of the 3 Fords in the race. He is going to be back towards the back, 56. He was involved in a big incident, and that is going to be Tyler Clemens. And he was involved in one of those big ones, and his whole front end was missing, but he didn't have that fast repair, and he was able to get it all fixed up, and now he is running in the 18th spot.
If I was to get pushed clear of you, I'm probably going to drop down.
Yeah.
That way I'll be on the bottom when it's time to pit.
Spot from where you started in 18th, running in 17th. Robert Morrison, he is going to be right there in the 16th spot. We saw that car all tore up also in the incident. We got Mark Vega. He is falling back.
This 9's scaring me down there below you. He's drifting up and wobbly in the corners.
Now he's falling back maybe to help some of his teammates out.
And you know how close I like to run.
Russ Hancock, he is right there in the 343. He has a little bit of front end damage, it looks like, on that race car, yes. So that could be giving him a little bit of issues, but it does look like he still has a little bit of speed in that car as long as he is.
Oh, he had to bail out for some reason.
Like it's messing with the handling. He has a 32 of Todd Poston. He is going to be right there in front of him, so they have some TRD power. And we got somebody back here blinking a little bit, and I believe that's going to be the 43 of Robert Morrison. Yeah, I think that was him. DJ Madish in that 25. He was going to be the only Ford in the top 15. up 5 spots from where he started this race.
Robert Morrison, sorry about that. He's always sorry.
And here is the big pack.
That wasn't Robert. That one was Ronnie.
Still 2x2 all the way back to 6. So we got 3 rows of 2x2 racing. With
Same blood.
On that high line, in that third position on the high line. Oh, we got a slow car, and that looks like it's going to be the one, and that's going to be Ronnie Morrison. He is going to be out of shape just a little bit, gets it collected, and everybody gives him room to come back up the track and gives him on.
I don't know when to pit.
Car back up, and he is right.
I mean, technically, we're good from here.
With only 24 laps to go, I don't know if we have seen them.
Can you see the leaderboard, see if anybody's pitted?
But the racing is starting to heat up front here as Parham has taken over the lead with the 24 in tow. And you have...
I don't think so.
Giffen right there.
There's only one guy that's way off pace. Everybody else is at least 2 seconds or closer to us.
Seven got a little bit out of shape. The 04 is going to dive it down low to get under him, and that's going to allow a lot of cars on that high line to lose position to the low line was so well developed. Well, we still have a lot of racing left to go. Let's go one more time side by side and take a look at our tonight's race sponsor.
We are the place where the toughest drivers will come to race from far and wide. But just who are we?
And I was glancing down at the damn leaderboard and fucking caught the apron going in.
Well, sending you in there too.
We are the Pit Stall Racing Series.
All right, we are back, and it looks like we got about 4 cars on that top side, but that low lane is the lane to be lane of choice as of right now. With the 31 joining the top side, that's going to get 4 on the top side and fighting against a whole line of traffic. Now, if they can get lined up, tucked up under each other's back bumpers, they should be able to.
Yeah, we got 21 laps to go and only 17 and a half laps of fuel.
On the bottom. And that is going to be Alex Giffen riding around in third on that high line with the 13 right there on his back bumper, trying to get him up to the lead. Danny in that number 6, he's going to be on that low line. He is going to be the 5th car back, trying to make his way around the 31. And that is a battle for the 8th position. Still side by side for the top 8. The 6 has backed off.
Ooh,
just
getting
a little bit
hot.
off the back bumper of Knievel. Could he be
A little toasty in there?
A little toasty.
Nope, he's gonna.
I got drift off of you a little bit.
And it looks like he is trying to develop a run, or he is just backing off, maybe saving a little bit of fuel. But look at the run that he gets. He overtakes his position away from the 31 on the inside, and then he backs off again. It looks like Giffen had got into a little bit of
my fucking foot's tired from holding this damn pedal down.
Maybe a bad.
I feel like I need to stretch it or something. I don't know.
Sure, but you know, we can ride on. Let's go to the gyro cam of the 13. Nice little bump draft from the 13, and That is going to move Gibbon up into the lead. 19 on the inside. That is going to be Parham. And Parham is going to be able to take it right back. 24 is going to be trying to make a pass on the inside. And they all have the same speed right here on the bottom side. He is going to be bump drafting with 24. Ooh, a little bit of side draft. And now it's running to 13. And you know what? Let's crank it up just a little bit.
I believe it's getting close to time to pit because, from what I can tell in my rear view, there's a lot of single file behind us. What I've seen coming through 4 there.
Oh, Chris Ager is disconnected.
Is he the one who said earlier that he had a stomach bug or something that wasn't feeling good?
I don't know. Ooh, I hit the glitchy bump right there. It was bad.
Do you think I should just announce that we're pitting and pit and hope people follow us with us being the leaders?
I don't know.
Because it's only 13 to go. Or maybe 14, something like that when we cross over up here.
Oh, they're wrecking. They're wrecking.
Yeah.
All right, that makes it easy.
I'm still taking 2 tires.
Yeah. Two tires and just enough fuel, right? You're gonna let it auto fuel?
Yeah, auto fuel with the 5 lap margin.
Caution, yellow flag.
Actually, so let's see. Because I figure we might use all 3 of the, what you call it, thingamabobs.
Just take a little
Green light checkers.
gallon.
So with it set to auto fuel, it's going to give me 3.4. So I'm going to jump up to what, 5.1?
Yeah, that should be good.
Should give us enough. And I feel like 5.1 will still be done by the time they've got the right sides on. I'm hoping we can come out 1-3 again.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I was kind of happy when the 09 was ahead of me there.
Yeah, that's what I first thing I looked at.
What did the guy say?
I didn't hear him.
Ooh, I couldn't have stopped any better than that. That was sliding. Ooh, I got third.
I got lucky to get first. It held me like 2 or 3 seconds
It
after
did
they
to
was
me.
done.
It did it to me too, like it did at Pocono. Held me for
Yeah.
no reason. Like it was done fueling, it was done everything, and it just fucking held me.
Yeah.
Wonder why that happened. Well, a lot of drivers were involved in that caution. It looks like a lot of drivers still had that fast repair left because I just saw Mark Vega.
That gives
He
us
did
plenty
take
of
his fast
gas.
repair,
Yeah, it's showing
but,
21.6 for me.
19 is still
Yeah.
going to be out front.
Please tell me this fucker didn't. Okay, that's Fritz. Okay.
But we can go back and take a look one more time.
But yeah, so that's 21 laps. And we've only got 13 to go. Plus still got 2 pace laps right here and
He took a big hit.
any pace laps for a green white checker. We should be perfect.
Really big hit on that outside safer barrier wall. JR still in the pits. Robert Jordan, he is going to be still in the pits. But everybody else looks like they came out. 13 laps to go. They have
You don't
to be
get
in
one
the top 16
unless you're
to
the
advance to the
system
playoffs.
says you are.
Like I said, this is the season closer.
Well, for some reason, he was giving them to Matthew.
Who will make the top 16 for the playoffs? Only time will tell. We'll see how these drivers finish. If you were sitting at least in 20th, you have a chance with a good finish. You have a
Wait, so
chance
he
of
think that's because he?
into
So he gets.
the playoffs. And once again, we'll take a look at those points, and those were the points. And
I don't agree with that.
I'd say maybe 22nd, you have a chance. You're not too far back.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean,
but it is a very.
That's just like say real life. If the driver was late to the track, they don't give him his laps back.
That's why we're doing this late ass fucking laps back.
Well, getting lined up once again.
He needs to take his ass to the bottom.
We will see another caution come out before the green, the checkered finish, or do you think they will go green? If you think another caution will come out, tell me how many you think will come out.
I didn't even hear what the 09 said before we came to pit road.
I didn't hear him.
Laps to go.
Probably wasn't nothing intelligent.
They were seeing 48 and getting one of his laps back. That should put him at least maybe 4 laps down. No, he has one. He is only one.
Dubadak's back there and
come out, and he gets his laps back.
What, 8?
If he gets his laps back, he will be able to
6?
fight for a position.
I don't know.
First car 1 lap down. If he can stay out of trouble, caution comes out, he's right back on the lead lap.
Push me, Daddy.
Nancy says, yes, 1 more caution. Okay. I agree. I mean, the skill that I've seen, I agree with that. All right, 19 ready to take the green, 13 on the outside.
Green flag.
And the green flag is out. 24 and 19 were definitely ready for that green flag to fly as they are going to take
I'm getting
over
power drove into you.
Second, we're leaving the 13 to battle with the 09 on the bottom for the 3rd position.
I was kind of wedged.
Yeah. Who's that behind you?
The 13
The 09.
Got to be careful bump drafting in those corners. Once they get up to speed, you do not really want to bump draft, but that 6 is on that back bumper really close. And there you see it can upset the nose of the car that is the pusher. So got to definitely be careful. 99 up there towards the front. Now he has been back towards the back.
I don't want to overheat too early.
Yeah, that's why, because they weren't really challenging us right there. That's why I was wondering why you was pushing so hard down the back. And then you came over and said you was being pushed into me.
Yeah.
For that 7th position.
The 09 is really antsy.
31 fell back, and he is going to be riding in the 13th, now 12th. He has got the 343.
Ooh, it drives a little different on 2 new tires.
That's going to be Robert Morrison.
Feels a little lazy.
Robert Morrison got a little bit of rear damage. He made it through that incident. I don't believe that rear end damage came from the caution that just flew. So I think he made it by with no scrapes or bruises on that car. Ooh, got a car up in the wall. That's going to be 04. Everybody's going to make it around. No harm, no foul. He's going to bring it right down the track in right behind the 31 and catch the tail end of that draft. Got a 32 on the inside. That is going to be Todd Poston working with the 84. The 84, you know, has done a really good job of staying out of trouble, and now he is up in this big pack and fighting for some positions. 9 to go this time by. And that 19 is out front leading this thing with the 13 on the outside. That's going to be Stenson. He has the 6 all over the back bumper, and he is going to overtake the lead by about a half a car. But the 24 is going to tuck right in behind the 19, and he is going to push the 19 back up to the lead. So it is getting hot and heavy as we are ticking down these laps with only 8 laps to go. The 19 is going to have about 2 cars on the 13 on that outside with the 24 in tow. But here comes the 6 and the 13. They're going to be fighting right back. They're going to use a little bit of side draft. They're going to come through the tri-oval. They're going to be pretty much side by side as they get into turn number 1. And what an exciting race this is.
I hope like hell we can make it to the white.
Now, if I was these guys in the back,
Because if not, the chance of us being 1-3 again is going to be slim.
You know it's going to be chaos. With only 8 laps to go, it's going to get heavy real quick. I would choose that low line due to the fact that I can make an evasive maneuver if something goes wrong. Low line still has the advantage, still tucked up nose to tail. Really using that 3-car draft up front. 25 laying back just a little bit. Now he's got a little bit of draft, touches the apron just a little bit, does keep it straight. Outside line, ooh, the 1 had a little bit of wiggle, but he does keep it out of the 37. 37 doing a really good job. He was involved in an incident, and that's going to be Joseph Fogg. We saw actually him on his lid in one of those cautions, but he went in, got the car all fixed up, and here he is fighting in the top 10, up 9 positions from where he started. Robert Duvidak, he is still up here in the top 6. He is up 14 positions. Still pushing on that outside line. A lot of about a car length distance between the 99 and the 91. That is Sean Wilder. We saw him way in the back. Buying
wow, I just got drove into you hard.
Until he makes a move.
I felt that one.
He is DJ Madish is actually going to be.
Is it still the 09 behind you?
In the top 10.
Yeah.
Sean Wilder being the second.
I don't know if someone's sending him though.
Top 10. And all the way back to Ambrose Knievel, that is going to be pretty much this big pack right here. Mark Vega has fallen back to help the 74, or has the 74 helping him, and they got a 2-car pack right behind them. That's going to be the 74 and the 9, or excuse me, 27 and the 9. That's going to be Kyle Clark and Will Weber. Nancy's saying, go, Jason. Well,
Ooh, it overheats at the end of that straightaway.
The 13 is still side by side with that.
You're in second, ain't you?
On the
yep.
outside.
That came just like a fraction too late. Or too soon.
Some more cars get really tucked up and help that outside line. That's all they need. And Jay right now is being scored the leader, but the 24 is all over the 19, so that's going to push him back up to the lead coming into turn number 3. Oh, we got a car in the wall.
Who did that one?
I don't know. I didn't get to see whose name it was.
I believe Frank
sounded like a usual.
Involved in that.
I felt like, because I didn't have time to look down, but at the bottom of my screen here, I thought I seen it say Junior Johnson. And if that's the case, that was the 73 car.
Well, let's go out back and see what happened to that.
Oh no, that's 43 saying that was on him.
Wide and caught.
Yeah.
The 04, the 32.
Yeah, that was fucking, that was Robert Morrison.
And that's why I say that low lane is the key lane to be in. 343 may be out of fast repairs, and he is missing a trunk and a back bumper. But let's go look one more time. And we'll back it up just a little bit. See how this actually came about.
Oh, man.
There you see they're 3 wide coming down the backstretch into turn number 3. 43 right. 3.
This is going to be a green white checker right here.
You got 2 on the outside. That's going to be the 04 and the 34. 43 maybe slides up the track just a little bit, and that was it. The 43 slid up the track, and that's what's going to cause that big one. So the 43 did move up the track just a little bit. That side draft, the air from these cars being 3 wide, it can make
Yeah, well, Fritz ain't getting 7 laps back before the end of the race, so I don't know why he's even bothering.
And that's what pretty much caused that wreck. So there is that one caution that we were looking for. Will we see another? Only time will tell. But we will go green with 2.
I don't know why they even trying to give him his lap. You'll never pass somebody around.
Well, no, I think he got back on the lead lap under the last caution, because I seen it said 2, and he went by us 2 times. So I think that put him on the lead lap. So something must have happened to him there, and he got knocked back out.
In a Discord.
I did hear somebody say, damn, that sucks. Finally got back on the lead lap, then that happens. So I'm assuming maybe they was talking to him.
Let's pull up Jay. Jay, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
Let's see, so who's this going to put behind me? Jay.
I am doing all right, man. You're trying to make that outside work, but that inside line has had a lot of power.
Not a bad pusher.
No.
On that bottom, man, do you have anything sitting in third for this leader?
Yeah, but I feel like he's also somebody who's going to dump me first chance he gets to, I don't mean, spin me, but leave me hanging
we've been able to ride
if he gets any kind of a chance.
Nobody overdriving, nobody trying anything dumb. So, yeah, I'll get behind Parham here and see if we can't push him for a little while and then try to make a late move if all possible. Try to split up these 2 teammates right here in front of me and see if we can make something happen.
Absolutely. Well, we are looking for a good finish. We were expecting at least one more caution, me and Miss Nancy, and let's see what you can do. Maybe we'll see that number 13 in victory lane.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The guy's been running clean and great tonight. So it's been a fun race and a good show. So hopefully we've entertained everybody while they're watching.
Is he capable of that kind of move?
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you coming up in the booth with us and talking with us. We'll let you get ready to go back green. Have good luck.
Appreciate you, sir.
Maybe, I don't know. Do you think I should go just a little late and let you jump in front of me?
I don't know what's about to happen. I say just go. Fuck it, I don't know. That seems like a recipe for something to happen.
It happens. It slips. Sorry. All right, getting ready to go. Green flag racing once again, and we will have only 2 laps to go. As you heard the strategy of the 13, he is going to try to split up these 2 teammates, the 24 and the 19. Let's see if he can get that good jump. Now, these 2 on the front row being teammates.
It'd be nice if we had the restart zone where we could go wherever.
Go green, so this could be
if that was the case, I would have took the high side.
And will he have any help? He's got Duvendak right there, is starting in 6th. He's got the 09 of Giffen right there. He's got Danny on his outside. And his teammate is going to be all the way back here in 12th. That is Joey Hickox. Starting in 12th on that outside lane. And let's take a look at this restart. Green flag is about to fly. Geico restart zone, and they are green flag racing. And here comes that number 19 on the bottom row, and he looks like he's gonna be able to close up that gap. So that 24 is gonna be split from his teammate. And let's get a better view of this. And the 24 is actually doing a really great job. They got Danny right there pushing that 24. Can the 13 stay on the back bumper of that number 19 and keep these 2 from getting nose to tail? Because that's going to be key if he wants to keep these these teammates from getting together. Now, there is only 2 laps to go, and you have the 99.
Ah,
He's looking to
come
the outside.
on.
He's got a little bit of help from the 91.
I got fucking
They
dumped
are going to make
going
a
to the
3
fucking
wide.
tribal.
The 6 in the middle.
I'm so fucking tired of these
That's
races.
probably what he feels like right now. And look at the 19 and the number 13 with the 09 in tow. Now
Somebody had to bump me going to the tribal because it just went dead sideways.
Here is the last lap. The white flag is out. If anything happens, it's all over. They're going to have to lift their car, and there it is.
Did you at least win it?
It's going to be the
I'm going through 3 and 4. It's just me and Jay.
They're going to be racing it side by side. Nobody else. This is the final lap. This is for all the marbles. Canada 13. Hold it together on that outside line. You have the 43 right there in. Sorry, Joseph Fogg right there.
I want to go back and watch that. See who did the fucking happen.
With nobody really around him.
I'm so fucking tired of getting
These
smacked
two
in the
are gonna be
corners.
battling out for the win. Here's the 13. He's going to try to get a run off the corner. Getting to the 19, holding him off. Here they come, coming out of turn number 4. And does he have the run, or is he going to be able to push to the win? Here it is. He's going to try to slow him down. Not going to be able to get it. Oh, yes, he did. He did get him. Let's go back and take a look at that as the 37 is going to bring home third position. Tyler Clemens is going to finish in 4th. Wow.
I don't know. Mine says first.
All right. I got to go back and look at that finish because that was a wild one, and we should checkered flag. We're going to go.
I got net coded by the fucking 25, of course.
Finishing order. This is what we saw coming out of turn number 4. He gets the run. He may have a little bit of side draft right there. No, the 19 did get him.
You know what?
So we'll go back and take a look at our official finishing order. But wow, what a finish.
We'll the shit out of right there.
That wreck.
Who was it?
Also,
25.
but finishing order, it has not popped up yet. There it is. Race. All right, let's take a look.
Yeah, that's about how it ends every fucking time.
Oh.
At least it took everybody else and we still got the fucking win.
All right, looks like we ain't going to be looking at it on there,
All right,
but
can
here
y'all
we
hear me?
go. It looks like Parham is going to take home the win
over here
with
and
Stinson
find that.
right there in 2nd, Joseph Fogg in 3rd. We got
Think I'm a
Tyler Clemens
Bob.
in 4th. We got Will Weber finishing in 5th. We got Ronnie Morrison in 6th. We got Kyle
What?
Clark in 7th. We got Todd Poston finishing in 8th. We got Robert Morrison in 9th. We got Kenneth Redinger. He is going to be in
waiting
10th.
room.
Ambrose Knievel, he is going to finish in 11th. Robert Duvendak is going to finish 12th. Frank Ranger Jr., he is going to finish in 13th. Robert Jordan in 14th. Russ Hancock in 15th. Alex Giffen in 16th. Danny's going to finish out 17th. And I believe the way you pronounce his last name is Ishelman. Joey Hickox in 18th. 19th is going to be DJ Mattis. Sean Wilder is going to be 20th. 21st is going to be Mark Vega. Fuzz Yater is going to be in 22nd. Junior Johnson in 23rd. Matthew Fritz in 24th. Chris Akers in 25th. And John Bell is going to be wrapping up your 26th driver. All right, so first thing I want to do is go back and take a look at the white flag coming out, because it was already out when all the chaos happened, and I want to kind of see where it started. White flag, here we go. We're going to take a look from, they were 3 wide right there, and let's see. We'll kind of stick with the 37. He's right there. There you have a big bump from the 24 to the 13. That's going to send him up towards the front. But where did it all start is what I'm wondering. It came right out of the tri-ovals. and right there is probably where it started. Maybe a bump from the 6 to the 24, and that pretty much caused all the chaos. 99 was involved. 91 is going to be flipping in the air. Wow, he's going to, yeah, that car was going to be toast. Everybody trying to make those evasive maneuvers. 9 barely getting by. 6 is going to be spinning. 37 is going to dive it down to the apron to get away from it all. 31 up into the safer barrier, outside safer barrier, and there's where he was an innocent bystander. Wow, 25 up on his lid. Holy cow. So the big one happens on the last lap. Two laps left to go. And man, what a finish that was. All right. Well, that pretty much sums up what happened on the last lap. But let's go see if we can track down our top 3 drivers. And we'll track down our biggest mover, which that is going to be Kyle Clark. So just give me one moment, folks, and I'll see if I can track him down. All right, where's Joseph Fogg? There he is. Joseph, this is Richard up in the booth. You got a copy?
I do. How are you?
I'm doing all right, man. Third place finish, man. Not a bad night at all. You were once the biggest mover of the race, but somebody did steal it away from you. But, man, third place, man, there was chaos happening all around you, and you somehow made it through. Man, give us a little bit about your race.
I think I did pretty well all race. I stuck around my teammates on Lucky Dog. I pretty much just got lucky at the end without getting caught up in that wreck. I got caught up in the first big one.
Yes, and if I do remember, your car was upside down.
Oh yeah, I was sliding on the roof. Luckily, I was able to get back on all fours.
But yeah, man, that was a horrific wreck, and I think we actually rode with your camera, your gyro cam, and yeah, this one was just chaos. You got into the 6 a little bit, and just everything behind you, and you were pretty much on your own with the 56, and you just pretty much, I think he had less damage than he did. Man, that was a great job. That was a great last lap. Very exciting.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a good race.
Well, you know what? With those podium finishes, man, this is actually our first time talking to you. So, nice to meet you, by the way. And man, you can give all the shout outs that you would like to give, my friend.
Yeah, just the guys at Lucky Dog and the guys that run the league. Fun league to run.
Absolutely. Well, I'll let you get back down there with your teammates and let you celebrate with them because they were a big part of your win with all the teamwork that was going on. But congratulations. Hopefully, are you up in the top 16?
I was 17, so we'll see where that puts me.
Well, yes, a good finish will definitely probably put you up in that top 16. So if you make it to the top 16, congratulations on that too.
Thank you.
Not a problem. We'll let you get back down there with your teammates.
Thank you.
Well, looks like Jay has snuck in here, and so has Justin. But we'll interview Jay real quick. Jay, you got a copy?
I do. How you doing, buddy?
Man, that was a wild finish. We actually went back and took a look. Coming to the white flag, everything was happening behind you. Cars flipping, cars spinning, cars, bumpers flying everywhere. But you two made it through. You made it a wild finish. Pretty much the 19 had a car on you. You had a pretty good run, but could not quite get there. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we had that interview right before that last green white flag checker drop, and I knew I was going to be behind him, so my big idea is just to push him as long as I can, and then once I found the opening to get up high in front of his teammate, that's what I was going to do, and see what happened from there. And that's kind of how it played out. I hate it for all the guys that were behind us. They got caught up in that wreck as soon as we crossed the line. I thought I had carried enough momentum, 1 and 2. I had a good run coming off, but Justin did a great job of pushing me a little bit higher and him getting high too. And he got a great run coming off of 3 and 4. So I tried to get in behind him, maybe get a little bit of air, draft up on him, and then slingshot around. But he did a great job at controlling all that, and then staying clean. So to make that a 1-2 instead of me and him just wrecking each other and then somebody else winning. So it was fun, great race, and I just appreciate those guys for running clean.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, great finish, man. And you know what comes with those podium finishes? You can give all the shout outs that you would like to give. You definitely earned them.
Well, I appreciate it. First off, I'd like to thank Manny, Rays, and Raymond for sponsoring our league, along with Blue Ridge Auto Group and the Pit Stall, and just all of our great sponsors that take the time and effort and money and put into this thing. We've got a bunch of sponsors that help us out. The Manny Ray's Mafia. So Joey, who helps run this thing with me. I couldn't do it without him. Great teammate. Matt Fritz, always a laugh and fun in the Discord when we're rolling around. Randy, we couldn't be here tonight, but we appreciate him as always. And wish he was here. And for you for broadcasting and picking up this year and helping us through. But definitely another shout out to Manny Rays and to Raymond. Like I said, none of this would be possible without him, and we appreciate everything he does.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate you stopping by and letting us interview you, but we're going to move along to our winner. And
sure. Hey, Richard, one more thing, buddy. I just want to congratulate Justin on a great race and a great win. I appreciate it and had fun running against you, behind you, around you. It was a lot of fun. So congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Well, Mr. Justin, you ran a really good race. You kept that number 19 out front. You lost your teammate, your help, but he was there for a lot of the race, right there stuck to your back bumper, or you stuck to his. Man, talk to us a little bit about your race, because you put on a good one.
Yeah, it was just a slow go to start with. I think I started around 10th, and didn't want to push the issues, so I just kind of rode in line, waited on the people in front of me to make mistakes and slide up and just pick them off one by one that way instead of putting it 3 wide and pushing the issue. And then after me and 24 there got hooked up, it was pretty much just smooth sailing from there until right there at the very end when whatever happened after we took the white. I think they said something about maybe some net code happened or something, not sure. And then after that, it was just down to me and Jay. And as we went down into 1 and 2, he was getting a little bit of a run on me on that high side. So as we came off of 2, I kind of squeezed him up a little bit. Instead of staying on the bottom, I kind of squeezed him up, and we both rode high for a while. And then as he tried to ease out and get behind me and get the draft, it just didn't have quite enough. It's hard to get a good run on people when it's just 2 cars. You really need that 3rd car and these Xfinity cars to get any kind of a good run on somebody. But I appreciate Jay for racing clean there.
Absolutely. It was fun a race to watch. And as y'all were coming in the middle of 3 and 4, I just noticed on the replay the 25 was still upside down in 3 and 4.
I honestly didn't even see it. I was just focused on going and watching what Jay was doing. I didn't even see him upside down anywhere.
But, man, what a great race that was. What a great finish that was. Man, y'all put on a heck of a show, and I'm glad to be here and being able to watch it and broadcast it. But congratulations on that win.
Man, I'm probably going to shuffle a lot of folks
back, back and
forth. As Joseph was right there in 17th, so he might have a pretty good shot
back and forth. As Joseph was right there in 17th, so he might have a pretty good shot.
You're pretty much locked in. Are you ready for the round of 16 to begin?
You're sitting in 7th, so you're pretty much locked in. Are you ready for the round of 16 to begin?
I hear that one, but
yeah,
man, great job here tonight. We're going to let you give all those shout outs that you.
I hear that one, but. Man, great job here tonight. We're going to let you give all those shout-outs that you want to give. You won. You earned them. The floor is yours, my friend.
I just thank you to the sponsors for the league and everything they do, putting the races on each week and letting us get out here and race.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations once again. We are going to move along, and we're going to let our biggest mover of the race have a little bit of a word. And man, we will catch you next time.
Alrighty, thanks, sir.
Thank you.